Hi everyone. Have you heard of St. Petersburg? Not Russia, but Florida. It's an interesting place to visit. Today's Learn English Florida lesson will focus on St. Petersburg, Florida. It's also called St. Pete. St. Pete is located south of Tampa, but north of Bradenton and Sarasota. It's on the water. One reason people visit is for its great beaches, like St. Pete Beach, Treasure Island, and Fort DeSoto State Park. Its beaches are sometimes ranked among the best in the U.S. or the world. St. Pete is a small city, smaller than Tampa, but it has a nice downtown. People like to walk around in the daytime to catch the view or come back for the nightlife. One thing that makes St. Pete famous is the Salvador Dali Museum, which features the art of the Spanish artist Salvador Dali. It's pretty incredible. But St. Pete also has some other art museums, like the Chichuli collection, which has glass art, and then another museum with American West art. Another thing that brings people to St. Pete is the weekly Saturday Farmers Market. That attracts about 10,000 people each weekend. There are lots of prepared foods from different cultures, art like jewelry, and then also farm fresh items like produce. When people go to the market, they may also check out the St. Pete Pier, which was rebuilt a few years ago. People can go there to walk along the water, maybe catch some shops that are right there, get a bite to eat, or even go fishing. St. Pete also has a wonderful, authentic Italian market called Mazzaro's. Mazzaro's has cheeses imported from Italy, pastas, wine, and then fresh-made cannoli and other very nice tasting products. It stays pretty crowded. You could also go to St. Pete to watch a baseball game. The Tampa Bay Rays play there in Tropicana Stadium. Let's see, what else did we want to tell you about St. Pete? Oh, yes. So the one other thing we wanted to mention was the Don Cesar Hotel. It's been called the crown jewel of St. Pete. It's an older hotel right on the water. It's all pink, so it has a special style and architecture. However, the Don Cesar was hit badly during Hurricanes Helene and Milton. It's been closed a couple of months, but we hear that it's going to reopen a little bit later this year. That's another thing to know about St. Pete. The area got hit badly by Hurricanes Helene and Milton. So areas like Treasure Island, St. Pete Beach, they all had a lot of hurricane damage and sand that came in from the beach. But even downtown had some problems. A crane dropped and hit a building during one of the hurricanes. No one was hurt, but the building probably has to be destroyed. One other thing to know about St. Pete is that there's a bridge called Skyway Bridge that goes from Manatee County into St. Pete. In the 1970s, the Skyway Bridge collapsed. People fell in the water in their cars and died. But now they remade the bridge to be so much bigger and stronger. It's actually an interesting bridge to go look at, ride on, or use one of the fishing piers. St. Pete can be a great destination on its own, or if you're visiting the Sarasota area or Tampa. So that's our St. Pete story. For our English lesson for today, we'll focus on ED verbs. ED verbs, or regular verbs in English, can be pronounced one of three ways. You say with a D sound on the end, a T sound on the end, or an ED sound. So let's give a few examples of each one if you'd like to repeat. So for the D sound, we have number 1, played, played. Number 2, used, used. Number 3, washed, washed. Now let's give a few T sound verbs. 4, walked, walked. 5, talked, talked. 6, stopped, stopped. And 7, typed, typed. Here are a few examples of verbs ending with the ED sound. Number 8, visited, visited. Number 9, voted, voted. And number 10, wasted, wasted. Let us know if you have any questions about ED verbs in English and their pronunciation. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you next time.